posture which brings our internal and external boundary system together to create healthy separation between us and people or external stimulus. So now we're going to create a stance with 1 foot forwards and 1 foot back. Make sure there's enough width between your feet that the stance feels quite solid. We want to have a solid base here. Now bring your dominant hand up so that it's kind of around the height of your sternum. And put your weight slightly back. Spine is slightly concave. Head a little bit down. Hand is facing in. So this hand is doing the containment posture. Say to yourself, I've got me. Noticing sensation in your body that you're holding space for with your hand. Now bring your other hand up. Now shifting your weight more forwards, 60% on the front foot. The spine becomes more convex. Your head comes up to look out. This hand is facing out. The fingers a little bit spread. The sense of being able to sense things with that hand, or reach for things, or push things away. And let's just move between these two poles of this posture. So now coming back more into ourselves, the weight comes back a little bit into the back foot. Feeling that space between your inner hand and your body, more internal awareness. See as you do that, if you can still keep some sense of awareness out at the same time. So more awareness in, but still aware of what's happening outside. Holding space for yourself. Now let's again come forwards with our weight. More attention out. Spine becomes a bit more upright, a little bit more convexity. And as you're looking out, still have the sense of, I've got me. Still an awareness of what's happening for you on the inside while your awareness is out. Now let's bring our attention to the space between our hands. Just have some slight separating movement. Inner hand going closer, outer hand going further out. There's separation between me and my experience and what's happening outside when I'm paying attention to people, my environment. Just play with a bit of movement there. I'm aware and I've got myself. Now coming back to neutral, gradually noticing the impact of this posture on your system, how you feel now, letting it settle.
Step forwards. You might want to try the opposite leg. Experiment, see what feels right for you. Really check your feet here. You don't want your feet too far apart on the vertical, because your hips aren't really going to be able to hold you. You also don't want your feet too narrow behind each other. Your hips aren't going to be able to hold you. We're creating like a stable base of a tree, imagine a big, like the plant we have over here, it needs like a cement base to it. It's got quite a lot of weight to it. So you want to create a wide enough base, both wide and in the vertical, that's actually really just holding you. Hips slightly concave. Head slightly down. Choose the distance from your body. Hand facing towards you. Fingers relaxed, slightly apart. I've got me. The weight slightly on the back foot. Lean back a little, but really make sure that front foot is still very much on the ground. Now bringing the opposite hand up, just slightly above. Try bringing the weight now onto the front foot more. Still keeping contact very much with the floor on the back leg, back foot. Try extending your spine in the opposite direction, slightly convex. Notice what happens as you do that, as you become more upright. Distance from the body. Feel how much distance do you want with your hand. Your head has slightly come up with your spine. Your hand is facing outwards. Your fingers can be relaxed, or you can play with having them together. Both feeling your hand on the inside, facing towards the body that you've got you, whilst also feeling here your external boundary, the world outside of you. You want these two hands to be in relationship with each other, so you don't want them super far apart in terms of up and down. You want them to stay in relationship with each other. Now explore the distance between your hands. You can separate out how much do I need to come in and hold me now? This inner hand. Maybe I do want to shift my weight back a little bit and come back more into me. Don't overbalance backwards though, keeping connected with that front foot. Really pressing out maybe with that hand that's pushing outwards, putting your attention out now towards the world around you, others. Distance, being aware of the distance between your hand and them or the world, whilst you've still got you. Play with bringing your weight front and back. Try your spine as it becomes neutral. And keep moving your spine in opposite directions, really feeling what feels good to me? I want to actually explore here, how much distance do I need to have myself feel safe and contained, whilst also connecting with this thing, this person that's outside of me. Feeling that sense of protection and how much protection we want by opening and closing the fingers. That sense of containment with the inner hand. How close do I need to be to my body? How tightly do I need to hold myself? Feeling the relationship here between those two dimensions. Playing with putting your attention out more. Knowing that your hand is on the inside holding you, but have your attention out. Feeling with that outer hand, sensing. Maybe you want to move your hands a little, sensing, what is this external data? How much space do I need from it? Do I want to let it closer? Maybe you want to shift your weight back a little as you're sensing, you're allowing it in more. Still feeling that hand that's holding you, that's got that baby, that's protective, of containing what's precious between the body and that hand, that inside hand. And pause, and wherever you are, just feel that posture. Weight, spine. Where is the head? Arms, hands direction. Feel it. Fingers, feel them. I've got me, and I can choose how close I want the external world to be with me. Take a breath. And when you're ready, coming back into a neutral posture, but keeping awareness of where your arms and the rest of your body have been. Still feeling them as you take away your hands, but still feeling where they were. Take a couple of moments here and feel how that practice, the impact of that practice, that's still moving in your body. Notice what felt familiar there and what felt unfamiliar. Notice how your body feels after this workout, embodiment workout. Feeling a moment of gratitude for taking the time to working yourself in this way, such that you can have healthy boundaries, which you're at choice in.